Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy. Here on a early Monday morning. It's like 1:30 in the morning. I got my Sunday haul here. Like 48, I don't know, 40, 45, 48 books for 20 bucks. Not bad, not bad. Hope everybody's doing good. Again, just woke up. I always do that. I always fall asleep. Want to say hello to my beautiful wife, Jessica. She now watches my live streams on the replay. Enjoying some strawberry Fanta. Yes, at 1:30 in the morning. Can't go wrong with a good strawberry soda early in the morning. So yeah, went to the flea market all 3 days this weekend. Pretty awesome. Stack here. Got there early today. I got there probably about 8:20, and went to my one buddy Rick. Went to him first and only vendor I went to today, because I wanted to go through the rest of the long boxes that he had. So found these beauties here, man. I'm starting to get into the Valiant stuff and try to complete these runs if I can. What's up, Ben? How's it going, man? Try to complete these runs if I can. Not all of them, but like the ones I've been collecting are Turok, Shadow Man, Exo Man of War. What is the other one? I believe that's it. Ninjak, but I'm not sure if I want to complete that one. I think I'm almost done with that one anyways. But I mean, I might as well. They're in the dollar bins. Actually, it's less. I got these for like 50 cents, probably a little less than 50 cents, maybe 47 cents each. So yeah, there's that. So I got a nice little stack there. I am still on vacation through next Saturday, so that's awesome. Getting ready for The Omen 4. Love watching horror movies, even when it's not Halloween, so you can't go wrong. So anyways, I was going through a box, and they had a large chunk of the Shadow Man run in there. So like half the stack is Shadow Man. So figured, hey, might as well. I doubt these books have ever even been opened. I think they went straight in the bag and board, and that was it. That's where they sat from the early 90s to now. They are in very good condition, meaning like they're near mint. And I don't think, like I said, I don't think they've ever even been out of these bags and boards. So I was like, well, if I'm going to try to complete this run, now's the perfect time. So let me go ahead and show you guys what I picked up. Shadow Man number 6. Shadow Man number 7. Like I said, there was a large chunk of these right there, and I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and pick these up. Shadow Man number 8. I had already had a few of these before today, so Shadow Man number 9. I know absolutely nothing about this character, but I intend to find out. Shadow Man number 10. Two copies. I believe this is a minor key. At one time, somebody was trying to sell it for $10. So, yeah, pretty funny. Shadow Man 11. Shadow Man number 12. Shadow Man number 13. Shadow Man number 14. Shadow Man number 15. Oh, Bloodshot. That's another character. We got Shadow Man number 17. Shadow Man number 18. Shadow Man number 20. '21. '22. '23. Issue number 24. Issue 25. Issue number 26. Did I find one with Aerosmith? I had no idea there was one with Aerosmith, but I am not sure. Do you know what number? Do you know which number, which issue had Aerosmith in it? There's number 29. Issue number 30. I had no idea there was anything that Shadow Man had anything to do with Aerosmith. There's 31. 17. I think I got 17. Let me check. Let me double check here. 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17. Oh, 16. I'm missing 16. Because it went from, maybe it's 16. Well, damn, that sucks. I did not know that. Was there 17? Oh, shit. Well, that sucks. That sucks. No, I did not know. Well, that would explain why that one was probably missing out of this run. There's 32. Are they on the cover? There's 33. There's 34. Pretty awesome cover there. 35. Yep, that would probably explain. That would explain it then. Well, shit. I'll have to hunt that one down now. Number 36. Number 37. Thanks for that info, man. Now I'll definitely have to hunt that one down. So that's that of the Shadow Man. So like I said, about half of what I got today was Shadow Man. And you can tell from the bags and boards. I don't even think these things even... I think they were bagged and boarded, and that was it. So, I mean, it's value. They're worth what I paid, 50 cents. But it's good to collect them and have a full, complete run as a collector. Now, I do like me some Exo Man of War. I thought these were pretty cool. I only needed the later, I think from 43 up is what I needed to complete this run here. So I found 44. 46. 48. And all the way up to issue 63. So, looking to complete these 2 runs, and I'm sure I can do it out of the dollar bin. Then I'm always looking to complete this run here, and I always pick them up if I can find them on a cheap. It's kind of a dark cover, but Swamp Thing, and I believe this is issue number 135. My favorite dollar bin find lately. Oh man. Shoot. As in this year, I did find a New Mutants 87 early near, like in January. I went to one of the vendors, and they had a run of New Mutants. I think I even have a short up on my channel of it, I think, or a video of me going through the box and then pulling it out. But it was right there. It was, I think it was like 70 something, like 75 all the way through, except for 98, of course. Sandman, yeah. But I try to pick up these Swamp Things every time I can find it. There's 135 and 147. So yeah, I try to pick these up, and also Hellblazer. I've been finding a lot of Hellblazer lately in the dollar bins. Now this is funny. I was going through and I started finding these Spectre books, and I thought I had completed this run already. But lo and behold, when I scanned it, or tried to put it in my app to see if it was a key or anything in my CLZ app, it said I did not have this run. But I think issues like 1 through 9, and sporadically, towards the middle. So I was like, well, shit. So I found a few that I needed. There's issue number 10, number 11, number 12. I was like, damn, and I'd been passing these up, thinking I already had them. Thought I already had this run. There's 15. I forget what volume this is. This might be volume 3 or 2. One of the volumes I have complete. So that's probably why I just got confused. There's issue 16. Issue 17. And I love these DC dark, almost Vertigo-esque titles. Number 18. I've read a few. Oh, it's great because here's issue 32. My wife's grandfather, he lives in Georgia, and he's an older gentleman. And there's issue number 33. Was Hal Jordan the Spectre? I'm not sure about that. My DC lore is very, very bad, so I'm not sure if he was or not. That's kind of cool if he was. But my wife's grandfather went to, I want to say, an antique store or something. He used to go all the time. He's kind of almost housebound now, but he did find me whatever Spectre, the modern Spectres, the Silver Age version's first appearance. He found that there and got it for me, which I thought was pretty cool. He didn't know what it was. He had no idea about comics. He just knew I liked comics and picked that one up because that's the only one they had. And lo and behold, it was the first appearance of the Silver Age Spectre, number 34. So that's pretty cool. So I found those. I know there's more that I can find. So I'll have to redig or whatever when I see them, buy them. Okay, now on to Blaze Legacy of Blood. Found this one. I needed this one for my run. So yeah. And then these here, I needed this to complete this little series, Hunter Killer number 2. Actually, not to complete it, but I'm trying to get all the variants for some of these Image Top Cow run that I have, that I'm working on. So I'm trying to get all the, these books here have like 10 different covers for each issue. So found this one, Hunter Killer number 2. Thought that was cool. Found another Image newsstand, Union number 2. Found this today. Justice Society America number 2. I believe it's the first appearance of some like neo-Nazi group or something in this comic here. But if you guys know, this series here, like the first like 20 or so had a cover. I think this is done by, I think it's another Alex Ross cover. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that one. But pretty awesome. Found that. X-Force 10. I believe this is the third appearance of Deadpool. Found that. Then I just got this for the cover. It's Halloween. A creepy, not a creepy, but a pregnant woman with a fucking with a machete. Rotten Ruin number 3. Thought that was pretty cool. Speaking of Hellblazer, found another copy of number 42. It's a minor key, so I picked that up. X-Men Die by the Sword, number 3 of 5. I actually needed this to complete my run. Let me see. Watching The Omen. I believe Omen 4. So there's that. Then I found a few X-Force books. I think minor keys. Anytime I can find these minor keys for cheap, because you really don't know what's going to happen in the MCU. So anytime I can find like a minor key, I'm going to pick them up, especially for $1 or less. No, I have not. I have not read or listened to Neil Gaiman's Sandman. I didn't even know you could listen to it. Is it good? Because I imagine Neil Gaiman does some good writing. So found this one. I thought this was a pretty cool horror / bondage cover. The Last Days of American Crime, number 2 of 3. And it's got a woman with duct tape tied up and a guy over her with, looks to be a knife or something in his hand. Can't tell, but thought that was an interesting cover. Found this. Cyblade number 1. I believe, I want to say this is the, okay, it's awesome. The first book was free on Audible. Okay. That's pretty cool. Have you listened to it? Obviously you have if you're asking me. But I believe this is the first appearance of Cyblade. And then another, just a minor key, 52, week 17 with Lobo. The only one I'm missing on this run here is, of course, the Kate Bishop. Oh, wow. All 3 books twice. Nice, man. I'm missing the Batwoman. I think it's issue, or week 11. I want to say it's like week or 10 or a week or 11. It's the only one I'm missing. But whenever I find these little minor keys in the dollar bin, I pick it up. And then found this last book, Shadows and Light 1 from Marvel. And it's got Punisher, Hulk, Black Widow, and... who is that on the bottom there? Oh, Daredevil. So, that is my haul from today. So, I wanted to get home in time to watch the Cowboys game. So, it was like, I don't know, 11:30, 11:40. Game came on at 1. And the flea market's about 20 minutes away from my house. So I wanted to get home in time to get home, take a shower. And then the vendor comes through with a trolley of like 7 more long boxes of new stock that he had just bought. Oh damn! I'll have to. I don't have Audible, but that sounds like that'd be pretty interesting. But he brought out 7 new boxes, and I was like, oh man, I can't stay, I gotta go. So, he said he would hold them back for me next Saturday. So, next Saturday, I'll be back, and I'll take some cash, and I'll probably come home with a huge stack of books from him. And then the other vendor I go to, he's there on Fridays, and he's going to have some new stock. So next week will be a big flea market haul, I'm sure. Because both my vendors will have new stock. So that should be fun. And my comic book room is already super full. So where I'm going to put all this. So starting later today, because it's now almost 2, I'm going to try to go in my room and make some room, if that makes sense. So that should be, maybe I'll do some filming of that. The idea is to, because all my there's like 30 long boxes in there, and it's all mixed up, and they all need to be in videos. So I have enough content for this channel for probably a good solid year if I wanted to. I plan on just separating, like, get all the DC out, separate all the Marvel out, separate all the independents, and then put them back in the boxes, and then go through each company and sort them out through Superman, Batman, X-Men, whatever, and then try to organize that. Because I used to have everything was organized, but now it's just a mess in there. When I complete a run, I need to read it and get rid of it. Or, yeah, I do. I need to I need to take over the master bedroom and just use that too. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Like I said, I used to be really organized, and everything was together, everything was in order, and then my collecting just exploded over the past 2 years, and it's gotten to the point where, I mean, like this weekend, between Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, probably 2 short boxes worth of books, and it's sitting, and it's got to be made into videos, and I have to like organize it. So yeah, me either. I have no idea what's in what, because when I go, like you see, when I go to the flea market, I get independent, Marvel, DC. I really probably should stop buying stuff like this, you know, but it's hard because you're there and you see almost a complete run, and it's hard just to pass it up, especially when you get them for like 50 cents. So, you know, I'm like, well, I'll finish Shadow Man, and if I limit on which titles from from Valiant that I get, like Turok, Shadow Man, Exo Man of War, and that's it. That's probably what I'll end up doing, and just collect those, and then that's it. And then I always tell myself every year, oh, I'm just gonna focus on X-Men titles. Well, shit, you don't really find. Oh, I do find some X-Men titles, but I already have it. I already have them, so 11,500. Well, that's impressive, man. That's a pretty good collection. Anything over 5,000, I think, is impressive. But yeah, it's God. I can't. When I started YouTube, I think I had maybe 15,000. Now I'm up to almost 45. So in 10 years, I've doubled up on my collection. But it's hard. It's a fun hobby, and I love reading these books, especially when I get a good chunk. But I'm getting older, so it's tougher, because eventually I'm gonna have to trim it down, because I just turned 52, and I really should just focus on like X-Men titles and get rid of the rest. But then you run into, who am I going to sell it to? Who am I going to sell, let's say, 30,000 comics to? But at some point, I'm going to have to. But, alright guys, I think that's probably going to be it for tonight. I'm tired. I haven't really gotten much sleep over the past few days. I just wanted to come on real quick, make a live, and show you guys what I picked up. I think my goal this week is to go live every day for at least a half hour. Yeah, I lose a bunch of money, man. Well, I mean, luckily the best thing is if I sold like a long box for 120. I mean, I'm not going to really make my money back, but I really haven't spent a lot on a lot of my collection. I would say probably a quarter of it stuff like this. But I do have a lot of runs that are complete that I know people would want and pay good money for. So like I have complete Invaders, probably almost 2 runs of Invaders. I have a complete Defenders. A bunch of my X-Men are complete. Like I have a complete Wolverine volumes 1 through 7. And a bunch of minis and a bunch of one-shots. Uncanny X-Men's volume, I think 2 through 5 are complete. Halfway done with volume 1. So I have a lot of Silver and Bronze Age horror titles are complete, like my Witching Hour is complete. I have a complete Conan, the Barbarian run. Oh man! But I have like a lot of runs that are complete. So my collection's got a good value to it. It's just at some point I have to either sell it or go on eBay, but I don't know. We'll see. I'll do something. But I always tell myself I'm going to stop buying dollar books, and then I go to the flea market to look for movies, and I find a vendor that's got 10 long boxes out there, and I find like a big chunk of Amazing Spider-Man or a big chunk of whatever I'm looking for, and it's hard not to buy it. Or that's awesome. You're going to keep everything and let them sort it out. Yeah, I mean, Yeah, that makes sense, man. Yeah, a lot of my collection is complete runs, but a big bulk of it is X-Men. Like, I would say probably a quarter of my collection is X-Men related titles. So it's hard to let that go. And I know that's a valuable. If somebody came in and saw that I had all those completed runs of all those X titles, I mean that would be worth a little bit of money because that's kind of stuff's hard to complete. I mean Wolverine volumes 1 through 7, and I'm talking like his first miniseries. I have probably at least 5 complete runs of that title. Um, so I know that, and then of course Hansy, I have 28 or 29 copies of that. I mean, there's good shit in there. 2 Hulk 181s. I mean, there's some value to that collection, but just the point of trying to put it on eBay and selling it, and then having somebody, if I wanted to sell like a bulk of it, like to a person, like not on eBay, but like somebody coming and buy it, they're gonna want to cherry pick it, and then no, I'm not doing all that shit, man. Yeah, I can't believe it, dude. I won a Hulk 181, and I won a New Mutants 98 9.8 slabbed CGC from that Spider-Man booth. It was weird. That was a good night. I think the night that I won the Hulk 181, I think I bought, I want to say at least 7 or maybe even 10 of those mystery boxes, and it was in there. I couldn't believe it. I have a few. I have 2 CGC boxes full of slabs, and all of them I've bought on eBay. Yeah, I have 2. I'm trying to think. 2 CGC boxes full of slabs. That, like I said, all of them are bought on eBay. I've never slabbed anything myself. I have a. I don't. I just feel weird about sending my books off in the mail to a company that's gonna hold it for 6 months to a year, and then expect them to take care of it and grade it and then send it back to me. I feel weird about that, letting the big book go for that long. I mean, I don't know, that's just me. Funds are low. Yeah, that's how I feel, man. Like, I don't mind going to the flea market and taking like $60, $80 with me and spending that. But it's hard because I know, because look, $20, I got almost 50 comics for $20. Now I know people are gonna say, well, you're just buying shit. You're buying Shadow Man. I don't care. I like completing runs and I like reading it, so it's enjoyable to me. Not everything's about key books and, in order for you to be a real collector, you have to have all key books. To me, that's the shit. So I don't like spending a lot of money on comics. So if I can find some good runs for 50 cents to $1 each, each book, I'll do it. I'll spend, I'll do that. But I find it hard to I find it hard to even go to the LCS and pick up my pull list, because I know those books are $4 to $5 each. Yeah, I mean, if you're ever in the Tampa area, go to the Oldsmar Flea Market. There's a few vendors in there that sell comics, and they'll give you deals, man. The more you buy, the cheaper it gets. And you can find some decent stuff. I'm not saying you're not gonna find like big key books, but if you're looking to complete some runs, especially like DC and independent, you're gonna find some good runs in there. Like you could easily complete probably all of the Justice League titles, Green Lantern, Wonder Woman, Robin. If you're looking for stuff like that, just to complete runs to read it, you can definitely do it. Yeah, I love the flea. And the good thing about my flea market is it's open every weekend of the year. Because it's Florida, so it doesn't get terribly cold. So they don't close for like snow or anything like that. But yeah, I love going, man. It's the thrill of the hunt. Even if you're just finding like good chunks of like a series, it's fun. To me, it's fun and it's relaxing. You just go for a couple hours and you dig through some boxes, and that's it, man. I love it. But yeah, at some point I should make a video on it, on when enough is enough. I think I might have already kind of hit on it in an older video, but like, when is enough? Alright, Orb, have a good night, man. Thank you for tuning in, bro. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm out too, guys. I'm gonna lay on the couch for a little bit before I go to bed. So, yeah, it's a treasure hunt, man. You never know what you're gonna find. There's always that possibility that, like when he brought out those 7 long boxes, the first thing I saw was a Pit 1, and I'm like, shit. And I love shit like that. Like the Pit 1, I have like 20 copies of that. So you just never know. You just never know what's in those boxes, man. So, but I'll definitely hit it up next Saturday. I'll be there first thing in the morning. I'll be there at 8:30. All right, guys. The Thing. That's a great movie. I'm gonna finish watching The Omen 4. I think this one is a girl, Antichrist. I think that little girl there is the Antichrist. So, alright, guys. I'll probably go live tomorrow night again, or later this afternoon in the comic book room, since there's nowhere to buy comics today. And I'll talk to you guys then. Thanks for tuning in. Remember to like, thumbs up, subscribe, all the good stuff. Leave a comment on anything in my collection you would want to see, and I will try to dig out that box. I might even do a video of me organizing some of those long boxes in there. So I may do that tomorrow. Not a live video, but like a regular video. Hell, I might even go live and do it. We'll see. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed. Remember to leave comments on what you want to see in the re-upload of this video. And I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Alright, guys. Have a good night. Peace.